Okay, Bernie, we're here.
Come on, man. What do you want us to fucking do?
All right, here we go.
It's really a cool environment, guys. We're going to send it back to you in the Toasty Warm studio.
De Arizona. Y en esa misma nota, rapidito te cuento, Edgardo, que Shakira va a promulgarse también en contra de la SB 1070 y va a formar parte de todas las protestas y manifestaciones.
No one's going the exact speed limit. I would say around 40 miles an hour. Some people are going even slower than that. So it's extremely slippery. I actually just fell on the pavement, and that's the same thing that's happening on the roadways.
Although we have a snow day here, for a lot of kids, they cannot be out in these sub-zero wind chills. Megan, back to you.
All right, so if they're canceling the train, does that mean that you and I are having another night in bed together? That's a long story.
Oh, my goodness. I have no words, except that we're going to be on YouTube in a few minutes.
The only reason I say this is because during Hurricane Sandy, there were no hotel rooms, and Janice and I shared a hotel room so that there were enough rooms for all of the people on there.
I'm happy to say that you're the only female I've ever shared a bed with.
Well, there you go. Thank you for sharing and overshadowing. See you, hon.
I did buy some ice cream bars. And I said to Bridget, the videographer I'm working with, we have to eat these really fast because they're not going to stay frozen. And she didn't believe me. She said, no, it's cold. I said, it has to be 0 or ice cream won't stay cold. And lo and behold, it's so warm, it doesn't even stay on the stick.
When the weather gets cold, you and I put on jackets and we bump up the heat in our homes to be comfortable, to brace ourselves against the frigid temperatures. But what about UNA's Leo and Una, who...
Two St. Thomas students struck by a hit-and-run driver before the holidays. They still got a long way to go in their recovery, but they're not going it alone. How their friends are all helping in for them tonight.
I don't hear anything.
Coming up, I'm right here in Times Square, and I know he's here somewhere, and I cannot wait for the moment I can say I met...
I think he was supposed to get you. He says what you're doing is you're doing down the departmental spending because you need to find deeper cuts in spending in government departments. So in real terms, that means spending on things like schools, on hospitals. I might give up on that.
And then over here, we're waiting for those pipes to burst.
Yeah, I don't know if they...
What will it look like, though, real quick?
It'll look like something like... Oh, jeez. That's why you're wearing the safety glass.
Plow drivers like it. They've been able to come in and really clear the streets really nicely. In fact, they've cleared it so much that people have put on their scarves and their hats and their big coats, and we've seen a couple of people walking down the street now that they've been plowed. We've seen a couple of people jogging down the street, and they are on the street because the sidewalks are still pretty thick. Now, we spoke to some people earlier today about...
Clark the bear, described as a young, friendly cub who can't wait to interact with the kids. Also worth noting, he doesn't wear any pants. I think that is a gag photo. If we can switch to the next one.
First of all, I just want to know, I don't know what to say about a bear who does. Did Yogi Bear wear pants? I'm not sure, because I don't know if him and Boo Boo wore pants.
Yogi Bear, I believe, wore a collar and tie. He was a classy bear, but still, this one's pretty frumpy. It's like a children's character.
Now, the store will remain open throughout the repairs. Police tell us they are still looking for those 8 suspects. Reporting live in Southwest Atlanta, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Angelique, thanks. Next at noon.
The 3 victims were part of a CXS.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
There goes a couple of plows demonstrating what I said. What I said, hitting us. All right, there you go. Here comes another one. There, they knocked it. 4 plow trucks, and you can still snow covered. So.
Not really more accumulating snow, but just a biting, granular, kind of slushy, icy snow.
Ginger, thank you. Coming up, more problems for a troubled
earthquake.
Yep,
we're having an earthquake. Okay, it appears to have stopped.
Yep.
We're gonna jump right now to
Look at our cameras behind us.
to the U.S. Geological Survey. Let's get right on that right now. That felt very close.
Very strong.
Yeah, let's get right on that.
We have not gotten into the worst part of this storm yet. That is to come a little bit later on tonight. So obviously here at the College of Charleston, they're already having a good time.
Reporter Kristen Thorne is in Smithtown in Suffolk County tonight. She continues.
Good afternoon from the 7 Newsroom. I'm Jacqueline Felgate.
The barn was only used for 2 weeks of the year for breeding, so it wasn't insured.
Pigs are reportedly running rampant in a Venice community. The Jacaranda West Country Club Village has recently reported wild hogs tearing up residents' yards.
As I said, the ambulance just left, a fire truck just left, and there's a firefighter there right now, but everyone is out safely. We're live tonight. David Williams, First Coast News, ABC 12, ABC 25, back to you.
If you're at home and you, are watching this and you want to...
If you want to stop by, it's a little windy. The weather is kind of catching up to us.
Well, all the donations here.
Oh, there go our lights. So
we're going to toss it back to you guys.
And we're going to have to run because our light's catching on fire. We'll catch you later.
It is another soaker around western Washington, and we're going to get a look at how that will affect your morning.
I'd be happy, man. Rangers to me are a sinking ship.
And we'll check back in with Tom in just a little bit. In the meantime, that rain is definitely...
And I said, what are you doing running? And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact when it's dry snow, so your feet don't get wet.
Well, go ahead and keep on the run. I'm sorry to have kept you, but I appreciate you guys talking with us. All right, thanks. We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sledding, just enjoying it. One thing, oops, that can happen.